Greetings and welcome back to another episode of WesteroScraft Walks. I am Chris the Targaryen. Because my costume is one of House Targaryen. Yeah. So today I have a special episode for you all. We're going to take a break from the Riverlands because today is Halloween. And we are going to take a look at the Tor Manse, which, for reasons why we are here, you will soon see. So let's get started. So as you can see, it's raining, which is very strange for Dorne, but, well, maybe not strange for the coast, but here we are on the Saffron Road. We have this path here blocked by a tree, which leads to the Tor Manse. See, there's a lot of felled trees over here. Let's just go around. And let's go straight on in. I hope nothing happens. So here we have some trees with some interesting decorations. Just hanging from the tree. Totally not suspicious at all. And here it looks like we have a shrine to the stranger, which is very strange, I guess. Not a lot of people worship the stranger. And bones. Interesting. You know, let's keep going forward. I'm sure this manse is perfectly fine. So here we are at the main entrance. It looks like our way is blocked. Let's see if we can find another way in. Got some stables over here. Doesn't look like there are any horses kept in the stables. On the other side, we have the well, as well as some parts of the manse. Looks like we got a little workshop. Oh, that's just a bush. I thought that was a bat for a second. I was wondering why I was standing so still. But over here, oh, we have a chest with an old diary. Let's read it. There we go. I have arrived at Sastery Manor at dawn, and have settled in, on the pretense of serving Lady Donna Saster as a favor by Lord Jourdain due to her many losses in the Blackfire Rebellion. But in reality, I am here to keep an eye on Lady Saster's activities, as many of rumor has come about travelers and maids gone without a trace after passing by this old estate. With so many worried about the Black Dragon's sons coming back from across the narrow sea, I am thankful to serve this small role to my lord. But I can't help but feel a sense of unease staying at this place. I suppose it's just the unfamiliarity of living so far away from my home after so many years. My children are grown now, and this is a fresh opportunity for an old woman. Interesting. Let's put this back. It belongs. Looks like we have a button over here. That did something. And it looks like the doors have opened. So let's go in. You can kind of see that the doors have shut behind us. Interesting. No matter. I think we can proceed forward. So here we are in the like the atrium area of the manse. I've been reading up on a lot of Roman culture stuff, so to me, like, this is just like an atrium. So here we are. We can't really go through here, but there's a side door on the side. This is a bit unsettling for a manse. Let me get my torch out. It looks like we have a sitting room here. There's a lot of creepy noises going on over here, and we have an altar to the warrior, which the warrior icon is upside down, which is interesting. And through these doors, we have the main courtyard. So, we have a statue of Lady Donna Saster. Got some more locked doors over here. We have a small study area over here. I think that is a very unsettling raven cage. There are the doors that lead back into the atrium. Of course, they're locked. But here we go into the main dining area, and we have some very unusual, creepy dolls about. And another chest. Let's see what this book says. I've been in Lady Donna's service for 2 moons now. So moons means months. In this world, I have learned that Lady Donna has not recovered from the loss of all her sons during the Black Dragon's rebellion. Even now, she drapes herself in a deep black mourning gown and a heavy black veil. She glides through the house soundlessly, and I am taken a shock at Lady Donna's presence when I had not noticed her. But she is not unkind, and for that I am thankful. The lady contents herself most days with her primary hobby. She labors day and night at her craft, a skill she learned from her artisan father. She weaves the cloth, sews the clothes, and most importantly, carves the porcelain to the perfect shape. Her talents cannot be understated, and once a month she makes the trip to a village or to the town of Albator to choose one special child to be given her latest creation. As for myself, I cannot say I feel any more at home in this place. The manor is an ill-omened place. With doors slamming or locking of their own accord, I guess that does explain what happened with the door. Whispers in rooms with no one in them, candles blowing out or being lit with no one to attend them. I feel like I am going mad, and the other staff are of no help at all of them being recent hires after one of them disappear or leave abruptly. Something foul is happening here, and I intend to find out what. Well, that is a little unsettling. Let's proceed forward. We have a doll in the corner with a dagger. That is very unsettling. What's through here? Looks like we have the kitchen and another doll trying to grab the cleaver. Let's close the door there. Up here, let's go to the top. It looks like we have another doll and roof access where we can see the manse under the light of the full moon. Let's go back down and see what else we can find in here. Here we are on the 2nd floor. Here is a nursery. It's abandoned. Over here we have a shrine to the crone, and like the warrior, it's upside down. We have a bed chamber. Uh, Another empty room here. A lot of these rooms have been unoccupied for some time. There's the privy, another bed with another doll, and some bones. That is totally not creepy at all. But it looks like we have another uh, nursery over here. Let's leave that place. And over here, we have a doll just ominously hanging over the bed. That is totally not weird. We have an icon to the stranger. And we have another diary. Let's see. My mind is reeling for the misinformation, or the information I have learned. I accompanied Lady Donna on a trip to the market at Albator. While the lady was looking at selections of lace, I met a merchant from Mir. I inquired if he had any porcelain for her to look at, and explained her peculiar hobby of doll making, explaining that she carved the porcelain herself. The merchant took me for an old woman losing her wits and practically yelled at me as he told me that porcelain cannot be carved. As I walked away from the man, I saw Lady Donna handing another one of her dolls to a young girl and recognized the material. It was bone. The dolls she carves and dresses in lace and cloth are carved from bone. I tried to send a raven to Lord Jourdain, but never a message in response did I receive. I need to see Lady Donna's workshop. I prayed to the Mother for mercy and protection, and prayed to the crone that my suspicions are horribly incorrect. But where her workshop is unknown to me. All I know is that she jealously guards the altar of the stranger she maintains in the guest bedroom with the orange bed covers. I know what must that must be what will uncover the entrance to her workshop to me. All this is making me feel like I'm hanging upside down. I will wait for Lady Donna to sleep in her chambers, and while she slumbers, I will find a way to her workshop and uncover the truth once and for all. That is unsettling. So I'm guessing this is the bedchamber that was mentioned in the diary, and over here, it looks like this might be the master bedroom. We got some more creepy dolls, and the bed here, you can see there is black covers. So again, Lady Donna Saster is in mourning. When the stranger points towards the seven hells, the way will open. I wonder if there was a shrine inside the guest chambers with the strangers. So if we turned it upside down, I wonder what has changed. I don't think it's anything up here. So I think it has to be down. That doll's gonna get me every single time. I think it has to be in the courtyard. I don't know if you can see it, but there is now a door there. In this creepy undercrofted, totally safe. So let's open that. We have a locked door over here and another chest with a book. Really don't want to read in the dark, so let's place that down. I'm losing hope in these tunnels. I found the way into the underground portions of this manor, but this place is a maze, and the oil in my lantern is running low. I can see the door where the lady's workshop lies, but I cannot get the door open. I can see through some cracks in the wall another room storage for cloth, perhaps? A lever! A lever! I have tried reaching it with my cane, but to no avail. I cannot bear this place any longer. I cannot stand living here or serving this woman any more. I want to go home. I need to reach that lever and find the truth I need. 7, protect me. This is getting very mysterious. Okay, so there must be a lever. I can see one there, barely. If I just... no. Do that. Break the torch. Here we are in... I believe this is Lady Donna's workshop. Looks like we have a loom here for weaving cloth to dress the dolls. Here we have some string. Got more cloth, more dolls, but I don't see any bone. But we do have another chest. Let's put that down. I managed to hit the lever in the other room, losing my cane in the process. Behind the door was an ordinary workshop with a massive loom included. That's when Lady Donna came behind me and gave me the biggest fright in my life. In her dark gown and veil, she emerged from the darkness, having never left the workshop all night. After explaining myself, she calmly explained that she sources the bones from cattle ranchers at the Tor, and sadly sat me down. I feel like such a fool for taking Lady Donna's kindness for granted and believing her some monster for simply being a lonely woman like herself. I allowed my fear to obscure her better nature. We spoke of her losses, of her sorrow, and of her dolls. She told me that every doll is a person that she loves, and by making dolls to give away, she can share that love to the unloved children of the world. I thank the 7 for placing me in the service of someone so kind and generous, and have already sent a message to Lord Jourdain with my findings. Lady Donna has left me in the workshop to write my thoughts while she goes to retrieve a fine vintage for us to share. She's told me she loves me as I should make a trip back home to see my sons again. Perhaps I should tell Lady Donna about them when she returns. May the mother ease her sorrows, and may the maiden grant her happiness. Interesting. So, there's another lever over here. I wonder what that opens. Because, there's another door here that I want to open, but... Let's see. Oh, this door was closed before. And there are more dolls. That is unsettling. We got another locked door here, and looks like we have another lever. So if I just open that, we have the wine cellar, it looks like. And, we have another lever here. That is creepy. There's the doll under there. So it looks like the Tor Manse is really just a misunderstood manse. By the looks of it. Maybe not. Wonder if anything changed. Oh, the door opened. And here we descend into... This is unsettling. Maybe we were wrong about the manse, and maybe all of the stories and thoughts of the women are true. Let's get out of here. Oh dear. This is really creepy. This is the only time I'm probably going to ever run on the series, and it looks like the doors are actually open. Now, let's get out of here. And away from this cursed manse. So yes, that was the Tor Manse. That was a lot scarier than I thought it was going to be. So let's just run back to the entrance and let's just finish the video in the safety and comfort of the salty Dornish air. That totally wasn't that creepy at all. But yeah, that was pretty much the Tor Manse. I hope you had a really fun time watching this, and yeah, I am honestly still really freaked out about that manse, but but it made for a really good Halloween video. So we'll return to the Riverlands with a video on Old Stones next week, and after Old Stones, we'll head over to Derry before we head over to the Vale of Arryn. Since it looks like in the poll, the Vale of Arryn has received the most votes. So, once again, let me know what castles in the Vale you would like to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm looking forward to the next video. Until then, I am Chris the Targaryen, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.